how much emotion and how much should a guy open up in a relationship with a girl?
Transparency.
Full.
Transparency.
Full.
Yes.
I disagree with you. I think that's ridiculous.
Me too.
I think if you completely open up to a girl, she will lose respect for you, and she will not trust in you. In a relationship, wait. You know what? It's my turn to talk. Okay?
Go for it.
Let me talk about Egyptian.
It's fun though.
No, okay. In a relationship, women, they will date guys because they're bolder to hold on to.
Yes.
They are their source of strength.
Yeah.
When everything's going haywire and they need someone to hold on to and to look to for guidance, they need a guy who can like figure things out and find a solution quick.
I agree.
And pick everything up and save them.
I agree.
Right? When you open up your emotions and tell a girl everything and like, you know, sometimes guys are like there's specific guys that are kind of like too emotional, right? I'm not talking about those guys. I'm talking about regular guys, regular emotional regulation, right? Every guy feels something, right? But expressing everything to a girl, I think that'll make her lose respect for you and will make her lose trust in the person that she's relying on.
I completely agree with you of women when looking for a future husband and like the father of their kids needs to be somebody that at the end of the day, like I can be fully blind and I know that you will lead me through darkness and through everything because I have that trust in you. And I respect you as a man. I think there is beauty in vulnerability. And I think men do not understand what that means. When a man is able to be transparent and vulnerable with a woman, it has so much strength in it. Because I know that at the end of the day, when you take off your armor walking through that house door, it's like we all have these inner children in us that are broken in some kind of way. At the end of the day, we want to be loved by the other person.
I think you're talking about it as if
we're all dead.
But what I mean is like honestly, like
I think you're talking about it from like the perspective of an emotionally mature woman, because I do know a bunch of girls that have what David is saying, right?
Yeah.
You say these things and they freak out and like they feel like you are not the real man. You're not the real this or the real that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I've dealt with girls like on a personal level that are like that, David.
Yeah.
No, but I'm not talking about the girls, dude.
I will speak for myself.
It's the girl and not the guy here.
I will speak for myself. Like I want it where it's
I
like
think it's the guy.
I want it where it's like my future husband knows that it's like he can be his most raw self and I will still love him because at first the reason the girl is attracted to the guy is because I see that in you that you can guide me. You can be that boulder for me. You can be that rock for me. But it's not fair that it's like I can be broken and I can be at my lowest point, but you're not allowed to do that either.
See, this is
I don't think that's fair.
I think that's so beautiful what you're saying, but I like that's actually true. Like the way you're if you're actually like that or you are like that, like I think you're amazing for that. But for me, like I had one time when I was talking to a girl, we had like a relationship, right? Like, going to like 6 months. And then I get into like I get down. I say, you know what? I'm actually I felt like a little depressed, and I'm just I need some time to like process this. And then she looks at me. She's like, and I never forget this. She tells me, she said, I can't be with a man who like lets his emotions lead him. And I said,
that's wild.
I said, what do you mean? I said, I've always been tough, but I thought I can open up with you. We've been in this relationship for a long time.
Yeah.
But I didn't, and it ended like that. So I was like,
my heart literally right now is like hurting.
Yeah.
Because like I like truly wholeheartedly believe that it's like at the end of the day, if you are both not able to be 110% raw with each other, like that is so sacred that it's like, I know that I can be my most vulnerable self and I am not going to get judged. And I know my husband can be his most vulnerable self and he knows that he could show up that way and I will still care for you and I will still love you.
You know what? I wish that was true.
Yeah.
I still disagree with you. I'm on his side. I think that...
I'm on your guys' side too.
I don't think that as a man, you can like reveal everything that you feel and all your emotions when something comes up, because it makes a woman lose faith in your strength. It's not possible, and I think you wish it was like that, but I don't think it is. And I've had so many experiences.
Yeah.
I've been in so many relationships where I was open and I did express how I felt.
Yeah.
And it didn't work out, and I could tell after I told them, I revealed to them how I truly felt, or I kind of opened the floodgates.
Yeah.
Right. Something changed, and they would pretend like nothing changed, and they would be like, "Oh no, like whatever." But I could tell, it completely switched up, right? And I was like, "It's because I said too much."
I've literally experienced that in the past.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think it's true, and I wish people.
It was like that. I'm saying that's my perspective, because that's how I feel. Like
again, that's you coming from like this background where like we all need to be mentally healthy. We all need to be mentally
I think no, yeah, I think it no, I think
yeah, most people
easy for a therapist.
I think for me it's like that foundation of like, because I think the first step is like knowing, okay, is this a guy that like I can fall back on, and I know that he's a man, and I know that he has all these traits and these qualities and these things that I can lean on. Once that foundation is set, and I am like 110%, I know that is factual. Because I don't know if this is like girls that you're just talking to and you're just interested in, or it's like a full-blown like relationship. I am in love with this person and we have built a foundation and like they know who I am.
I mean, 6 months, is that not enough?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
6 months is a long time. Maybe my things were like whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Because my relationships haven't lasted long.
Okay, but your relationship was what? High school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
There's no foundation in that.
But still, I still think that's a really true thing, and I've talked to a lot of girls.
If you have developed a love and a bond and something sacred and like whole with somebody, and that girl is looking towards like, okay, I see a future with you. I see that you can potentially be my husband and you can be the kid, like the father of my kids, without a doubt, like a shadow of a doubt. I know that like, especially I'm going to talk for myself. I know that like at the end of the day, if my husband is going through something and he is struggling and he feels that he cannot come to me and he can let down his armor and he can fall on me, I'm not doing my job as a wife.
We don't wear armor. We just wear clothes.
Shut up.
No, okay. I agree with you. I wish that was the case, but I think you could say some things. Obviously, you can open up a little bit, right? Like if you come home, right? This is like a normal thing, right? You come home and you're pissed off. You're married to this girl, right? And then you just like look angry, right? Or you look pissed off, right? And she says, "What's wrong?" And then you say, "I had a really hard day at work today," right? And she says, "What happened?" And then you just explain the situation, and then she's like, "Do you need anything? Whatever."
Yeah.
Like, "No, I'm good. I just need some time to process it," right? Then you go in your room, and what you do is you call your friend, right? And let me ask you guys a question. What you tell your friend, will it be the same thing you tell your girlfriend?
No.
Or your wife, sorry?
No.
It's going to be completely different. It's going to be like, "Bro, this guy's been kicking my ass, bro. Like, this guy's like, blah, 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 blah." You're almost going to talk, like, maybe 80% of what a girl would talk when she talks to her friends, or when she talks to anybody.
And then you know what happens on the phone call with the guy?
Yeah.
He gives you solutions and you accept them.
Yeah, you're like, "Bro, do this, this, and this."
Yeah, you accept them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
And it's different.
See, but I'm talking about like true hard like.
I mean, in my experience, like I had in the past built a foundation with someone way longer than 6 months.
Yeah.
And yeah, if I were to express myself, it just wouldn't be the same for like for a few days at least. So yeah, I agree with them on that.
And you know what's crazy? Like our American Western society has been pushing this idea of we need to stop men's suicide, right? And the way we're going to do that is guys need to open up more.
Yeah.
They need to talk more. They need to whatever, right? And that works on every front. You talk to your therapist, great. You talk to your priest, great. You talk to your parents, great. You talk to your best friends who are guys, great. Or girls, friends, great. You talk to your girlfriend, I don't think you should. You talk to your wife, I don't think you should. And I think it's because we're weak. Like, we're not raised in a way that allows us to be able to handle tough situations. And we bottle it up and we don't know how to deal with it. And that results in, like, suicide and despair.
Yeah.
And people need to ask, and I think guys need to open up but I don't think opening up to your girlfriend or your wife is the move.
I think you will get to a place.
think it's controversial, but
I think you will get to a place where you're in a relationship with somebody that you truly love, David, and I think it will change.
I mean, I actually think I'm in that relationship now, but I still probably wouldn't do it.
Because I've had experiences where it's like, I think maybe I'm just, I don't know, maybe I'm just different. I really don't know. But like, once I'm able to set that foundation with a person of like, if they, like, I will not look at at my future husband any less if he like breaks down in front of me and starts crying. At all.
I think it depends about what though.
I also agree.
If your parents just die, or if one of your parents dies, like yeah, I'm gonna cry, like probably.
Yeah.
Right, and then I'm like at that point I'm not gonna really care what my wife thinks.
Yeah.
Or like my girlfriend. Well, I'm gonna care. I'm like, oh, I hope she's there to
You
support me.
You need to fall back.
But I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, she might think I'm a loser, right? But like.
No, I'm saying like if you are internally like insecurities or like something that you're fearful of or like anxieties or like something that is tearing you apart inside.
Crazy.
I want you to be able to come and talk to me about.
That's crazy.
I think that yes, talking to your boys will have a different perspective, but it's like if you are mentally in here and it's like really messing with you, and I'm supposed to be. This is another controversial topic that I really like hold on to.